Hey y'all, I know it's been a minute, but let's not dwell on that. Let's just be happy that we're all here together. Today we're going to be doing a book haul of all the books that I've accumulated within the past couple of months. And yeah, I'm just here to show y'all all the money I've been spending on books. I'm going to try to pick them all up real quick because I have them in a stack over here. This is what we're working with. It's not too bad, but because like I said, I've been accumulating these all throughout, I want to say the past 2 months, so not big, so don't do too much on me. Let's just start from the top. The first book that I have is this Rebel? Yeah, Rebel by Beverly Jenkins. Been wanting to get into Beverly Jenkins because she's like the OG of all things romance. So yeah, I'm really excited. She's a short, obviously physically short, but also I say a short read. This is like 365, so she's a pretty good, decent size, I guess you would say. So yeah, I got this one. I'm very excited. There was another one that I wanted to read, but this is the only one they had at Barnes. So yeah, guess I'll just put it all the way over here. The books. Chest turning. Second book, Immortal Dark by, I don't know if it's Tigus or Tigus Gurma. Oh, I apologize for the butchering of that. The cover and the pages are just beautiful. This is a YA fantasy, I believe. I've already started this book. I'm like on page 103. But I put it back. I put it down for a little bit because I don't know, I was just kind of getting a little bored. So I'll pick it up eventually, but and I've also been hearing mixed reviews. So I don't know. I have to finish it for myself, but got that one. The next two are like a duo or a duology, will you? Tricking is a Treat and Midnight in the Grove by my girl Brienne Dene. Love her. Look at these covers. Aren't they just beautiful? I read this one last month and gave it a 4 stars, I believe. They're like little tiny novellas. They're like 50 pages each. Haven't read Midnight in the Grove yet. I have started it, but yeah. They're really small. Love Brienne Dene. I gotta update you guys on all my reading too. I haven't done a monthly wrap up in a minute, but Brienne Dene, that girl. Next, we have Priest by Bree Sade. I think that's how you pronounce her name. First of all, look at the cover. Fine. Second of all, I've been hearing so many things about this book, so I had to have it. I haven't started it yet. I was debating if I wanted to read it on my Kindle or not, but I did buy the physical copy, so I might as well just read it physically. Yeah, bought this a minute ago, but I can't wait to start this one as well. I don't even know what this one's about for real. Let's see. Priest Richards is a 28-year-old CEO, PR security. His vision is clear, and he understands the value of taking a loss to gain what you truly want. On the cusp of his biggest loss yet, something beautiful happens, and he can't help to make it a driving force in his life. That's all I'm gonna read, but okay. But people rave about this one, you hear me? So I'm excited for that one. Make a Scene by Mimi Grace. First of all, the cover is just too cute not to have. I know this is a fake dating situationship. Let's see. Rita, she gets her ex gets engaged to her cousin, not messy. Instead of totally freaking out, she attends her wedding with an amazing, faithful, handsome boyfriend. One problem, he doesn't exist. Okay, so he's a boxing gym owner that is next door to her bakery, and I think they agreed to a fake date for the wedding. So yeah, I've heard good things about this one as well, and good things about this author. There's another book I want of hers that I wanted to read for the fall. Let's see if she has it in the back. She doesn't, but the cover is so cute. All her covers are really pretty, but this one is pink, and it's just like, I love a good fake dating trope. Next book, I got The X-Vows by Jessica Joyce. Have started this one as well. I'm only like on page 10. Did put it down because I wasn't in the mood, but also heard great things about this. The first book, You with the View, I've read a little bit as well and then put it down. I heard this one was way better, so yeah, I don't know when I'll get to this. Like I said, I have to be in the mood to read certain things. I read a lot of romance anyways, and right now I'm just not in the mood to read this, so hopefully I'll read it before the year's over. I don't know. Next, I got this book sent to me for a PR package. It was my first PR package ever, which is like, shut up. This is Dusty. I did get the arc to this one as well. But yeah, I got this cute PR package. It was in a box and everything. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it. If not, I would say go to my Instagram, but I didn't post it on my actual page. Miles Apart by, girl, I'm sorry, I'm bad at names. I don't know if it's I'm just not going to even pronounce it. This is the author. I know she has 2 books in this. This is like the 3rd book in the series. I didn't read the first 2. But I heard this one was really, really, really good. I started this one as well. A lot of these books I've started and put them down to like read at another time because I'm just not really in a mood for this one. I know this is a spicy book. I want to say the girl starts sleeping with... Oh, let's just read this. Test driving the best friend of my best friend's husband between the sheets is off limits. Yeah, I think she started messing with this guy that was like her best friend's best friend. I think they eventually sleep with each other, but, yeah, I've heard good things about this one as well, but I've literally only got to, like, the 2nd chapter, so we'll pick this one back up soon, but I love the cover of this one as well, and, yeah, I'll get to this one eventually, hopefully, prayerfully, this year. Hopefully all these books I get to before the end of the year. If not, I'm not really tripping, but, anyways, yeah, I bought them, I might as well read them, so, yeah. I have Between Lovers and Friends by Charlene. Y'all know me, I'm not really good at pronouncing names. This author, she wrote another book too. What was the other book she wrote? Oh, author of On Rotation. I've never read that book before. I thought this was her first book, if I'm not being honest. But first of all, look at the cover. Isn't it beautiful? I want to say, is this like a throuple situation? Because I don't know what this one is about either. I just love the cover and I've heard great things about this one. Don't know. I really go most of my books blind anyways. If I just hear enough like good recommendations on it, I'll most likely get it. So yeah, I really don't know what this one's about. Don't feel like reading it all, but hear great things about it. Ooh, Abby Jimenez said something. Said Meaty, Complex, and Stevie. Whatever her last name is, takes it all on. And if y'all don't know, I love me some Abby Jimenez. So can't wait for her book next year. Now my nail was peeling and y'all didn't tell me. Next year, can't wait for Abby's new book. I forgot what it's called, but I read like the first 2 chapters of it. It was on the end of her novella she got out. Oh, it's not really a novella. It was at the end of It Happens One Summer. If you read like the Target one, it had like a couple chapters on the back of it, of the new book. Actually, let me not lie to y'all. I don't effing know, but I just can't wait for that book. Oh, see, this is the other book, On Rotation. I have seen that cover before. Anyways, yeah, I'm really excited to read this one as well. Haven't started that one like the other ones. This one I actually have read. Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. First of all, as you can see, or at least I can't tell, it's kind of really bright in here. She's tabbed up. I love this book. I've heard about this book so many times. I wish I would have got it like with the original cover, like the original indie cover before it got, I think this was published. Yeah, I think it was published. Because she was an indie author at first, but now her books are like in stores and stuff. First of all, Bo, this man right here, yeah, a man. And I love this book down. I like tore it up like within a couple of days. I remember I picked it up and I was like, oh, I don't feel like reading it right now. When I picked it back up, I finished it in a whole day. So, yeah, if you haven't read this book, go read it. I would love to read her other books. I want to say, I know she has like 2 other ones, but I'm not even like excited about those for real. The other book, I think it comes out next year or the end of this year. Don't even know what it's called, but it's about her. What's her name? Oh, I'm looking back. Winifred, but they call her Win. Her best friend. Like her best friend and her husband. That's what the other book is about. And I want to read that one so bad. So yeah, this book was just so cute. Like I said, Bo. Men in books are just so much better, but he's really amazing. Like I would really love to reread this book one day. But yeah, great book. If you haven't read anything, or if you need a good book to read, quick book, read Out on a Limb. Next, I got me, which is like pretty random, I got Peter Pan by, what's the man's name? J.M. Barrie. Now, the only reason why I got this is because, one, Target was having a sale, but two, I want to read Never by Jessa Hastings, and she was saying before to read that book, to read the original Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. And look at this cover. Like, this is like a, they had a whole bunch of classic books at Target, like with these covers. So I figured might as well. Don't know when I'll ever read this, but I loved Peter Pan as the movie as a kid, so I've never read the book. So that will be interesting to read, especially before I read Never. So, because Never is a, if I didn't say, a retelling of Peter Pan. So, can't wait for that. The next book I got was The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. Now, all of us know Frida McFadden, at least I think we do, but she reads? I mean, I'm assuming she reads. She writes a whole bunch of thriller books. I haven't read any of her books in a long time because, I don't know, I want to say I've grown out of her. I just kind of don't care too much for her books, but I did want to read this one. One, the only reason why I got this is because it came out on my birthday, and why not? And two, this seemed pretty interesting. I have started this one as well. I'm right there. I'm on page 86. It's okay so far. It's not too boring. My attention span lately reading books has been at an all-time low. Maybe especially with physical books. I've been reading a lot on my Kindle lately. Like, I've been reading so many books on my Kindle, but it's okay. And I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard this one is either like really good to people, or I've been hearing that people have like has been getting the plot or like guessing the plot twist at the end and it was too predictable and blah blah blah. But I'm gonna read it for myself. I want to say the last book I've read of hers, because I didn't read the third Handmaid's Tale or whichever that one was, because it was kind of like okay for me. I stopped reading it. Maybe The Teacher? No, I didn't finish that one either. I don't know, one of these on the back. Maybe it was a coworker, because I was getting to a point where I was just like listening to a whole bunch of audiobooks, and I was listening to all of hers because they were just like some quick reads to get through. But yeah, I don't know when I'll pick this back up or read it in between some other books that I want to read. The next book also came out on my birthday, Emily Henry's Beach Read. Now, I've only read a couple of Emily Henry's book, which was Happy Place and Funny Story, which I loved both of those. And this one, she came out with her special edition. Look at the end pages. Beautiful. And then look. They're just so pretty. So I had to get it. And the book itself is yellow, which is so pretty. And has some quotes and stuff on it. I feel like I scratched myself. Isn't it beautiful? I know I'm doing a horrible job at showing it, but I feel overwhelmed that you exist. It's just like, I've heard great things about Beach Read, too. Can't believe I haven't read this one yet, but the end pages are the same on the back, but I love how you can see it on the pages too. It's just so pretty, so pretty. The paper feels really nice too. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, I've gotten this like on my birthday on the 1st of October. I purchased this. I think I pre-ordered it, and it came like the day before or on the actual day. Can't remember. I think it came on the day. So yeah, isn't she beautiful? So still haven't read this yet. I kept saying I wanted to take it to the actual beach to read it, but I'm weird about taking my books to the beach for real, or at least the nice ones, because it's just like, I don't need sand, water, I don't need nothing getting messed up. I'd like to take care of my books. I'll probably just bring my Kindle for real if I go to the beach, but this one, I don't know. I don't know when I'll read it, when I want to read it, but yeah, isn't she beautiful? And last but certainly not least, if I can pick her up, we have All In by Miss Z. Renee. Love Z. Renee. And it's funny because I've actually never read any of her books. She has this one. This was her first one. I want to say her debut. And I started this like a while ago, maybe like even last year. I remember picking it up on my Kindle, read like the first chapter, and then just like put it back down, which I was enjoying the story, but like I said, I'm weird. So I put it back down, and then yeah, I haven't read anything else from her. I know she came out with Troubled Waters, which is the second book to this one, which is like the main MMC's brother. That's the second book. She just came out with a novella earlier. It wasn't this month. I want to say it was last month. I really want to read that one. Yeah, so anyways, I just recently purchased this one because I was like, I know I wanted to have this physically. Because just look at the cover. It's so pretty. And yeah, her other book, that came out like last month, I did order that one as well because I wanted a physical copy of that one because the cover also eats. But yeah, I'm only on chapter 2. And I know you're like, dang girl, but I just started this 2 nights ago. The chapters are long too. That's what I will say. I don't care for long chapters, but the story is pretty good so far. Like, let me see how long the pages are. See how long I was just flipping through? From 31 to 58. That's a long chapter. I really like short chapters. And it's the big body book. Look how big she is. And I plan on annotating her. I already did. Where is it? The first tab. Or I got 2 tabs. Don't know if you can see that. I have my tabs in the room. But yeah, I plan on annotating this book. Because like I said, I keep hearing great things about this one. And I love Z Renee. Like, I follow her on Instagram. I feel like we're friends. I hope she considers me her friend. But anyways. Yeah, I'm really excited. This is the book I am currently reading. All the other books I've been putting down. This one I just picked up. And I plan on finishing it. I think I'm going to have a reading vlog on this one. If not this one, then a reread of Ledge by Grace Huffington. Because I can't stop thinking about that book. So stay tuned. I don't know if this video will come out first before my reading vlog, which it most likely will. So you'll see after this video which one I chose, whether I'm going to film this one as a reading vlog or Ledge. And I'm leaning more towards Ledge because I really wanted to like talk to you guys through that book. Oh, so good. I'm surprised. Oh, you can't even see Ace laying down right here, but I'm surprised he stayed there the whole time. But yeah, guys, those are all of the books I've purchased within the last 2 months. Not that bad. I was going to wait later on like this week to film it because I know I have a couple more books coming, but I'll put that in another video so you guys get to see what I purchased. I'm waiting on like, I think it's like 10 plus books I'm waiting on right now because I've pre-ordered a whole bunch of stuff, but you guys will see that in another video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all hoes in the next one. Bye.